Hey, here's another video. This is number 13 of chapter 4.3 in the textbook. So paraphrase, the question says cosecant of some angle A is equal to secant of 0.75. So clearly this is going to be a co-function question, right? When cosecant and secant are put together. We also know that the question says angle A is in quadrant 2. Another way of saying that is it's between pi over 2 and pi. Um, Please keep in mind that 0.75 is in radians as well, not angles. Now, before we get to solve this, because this is cofunctions, I want to do a bit of a plug into how we connected CAST rule into our cofunctions. Please remember that CAST, which means in quadrant 2, sine, when it is converted to its cofunction, it's going to remain a positive. And its reciprocal ratio, cosecant, when it is converted to its cofunction, it is still going to remain a positive. That's how I know that this is correct. Right? Cosecant remains as a positive secant. Anyways, let's move on. If cosecant A is in fact in the second quadrant, then I can say that angle A is actually a sum of 90 degrees and something else. So this is my angle. If this right here is my angle A, that is actually a sum of 90 degrees plus a correlated angle. So I'm going to say this is pi over 2 and um, theta, let's do C for correlated angle. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite cosecant here as cosecant of pi over 2 plus a correlated angle is equal to secant of 0.75. And you know, based on your cofunction identities, that this angle is what is preserved, I guess, when we convert into its cofunction. Long story short, the angle that I'm dealing with here is 0.75. And therefore, if A is equal to pi over 2 plus the co-related angle, that means we have pi over 2 plus 0.75. This, if I plug that into my calculator, is going to be, what's half of pi? 1.570796, blah, blah, blah. But I think the question asks for 2 decimal places, so I'm going to leave it at that. Plus 0.75. The answer is 2.32 radians. And that's the end of the question. I believe the textbook says that too. Um, for the person who requested this video specifically, looking at the answer or the suggestion that you provided, I think you made a quick careless error. Please remember that the question says that this entire thing is angle A. Okay? In other words, pi over 2 plus theta is what A is. Right? Um, and we know that this is going to be 0.75. Your email suggestion said that I think you accidentally, instead of writing it that, you wrote that this was equal to 0.75, and that's actually not true. Okay, this is 90 degrees plus something. This is pi over 2 plus something. Um, just be careful of that. And that is why when you subtracted pi over 2 on both sides, you ended up getting a negative, and that is incorrect. Please make sure all of A, this entire A, is equal to these two added together. All right? Hope this video helps. Keep sending them, keep them coming, and don't be discouraged. Yeah, see you in the next video.